Cutting off the connection is one of the most hardest thing that anyone can do. I'm not gonna lie. Those are your parents, those are your friends, those are your best friend, those are your siblings, those are your partner, those are your closest person whom you ever loved. But at the end of the day, you just have to cut off the connection if it feels very heavy. I'm not gonna lie, how to understand those connection, how to understand that the connection are toxic? Well, use your common sense. Yes, use your brain. God has given everyone a same thing. It just check everyone has different strategy or principle, and I don't think so. This is the part of common sense that everyone has different strategies. Yes, everyone has two different strategies, but when it's come to use common sense of understanding that how people is treating you, you just have to stop making connection. You just have to stop asking for direction, asking for validation, asking for the thing like, oh my gosh, did you get hurt? No, but they really want to get hurt because they know that you are capable of something, and they are not. The insecurity, the jealousy are always going to be on top. And it's simple. If they are putting all these things on the top, then cut it off. Cutting off the relation can be very lonely. Not gonna lie. If you really want to go higher, you just have to cut off the connection. You just have to. It will never going to make sense that how can you cut off the connection with the parents, how can you cut off the connection with the sibling, how can you cut off the connection with the relationship. Bro, first of all, it's just you versus you. You just have to make a higher connection for yourself. You just have to do it for yourself. Everything comes and end at the same time when you are in between of it, and you balance both. I don't know how to explain this thing, but you just have to balance both. You just have to balancing those toxicity, and how to uh, ignore all this toxicity into your mind. Because you are never going to achieve any kind of growth, and when you are not achieving any kind of growth, you are going to stuck, and when you are going to stuck, you are going to be like, oh my gosh, the cycle is repeating. The cycle is repeating because you are not cutting off the cycle. Cutting off the cycles, cutting off the habits, cutting off the bad relationship, cutting off the people, cut off the negativity, cut off the toxicity is very going to hard. You have to learn it, you have to understand it, you have to make the choices. But right people will going to stay. Right people will always going to stay in your life, no matter how hard you will try, no matter how hard you will ignore. They are try to understand because they are at same level of your. If the people are not same level of your, they are always going to have insecurity, jealousy, or maybe some kind of problem. Or maybe it just they come for the lesson. Even if they are good people, sometimes if you feel that, oh my gosh, this is getting heavy, listen to that guts. Listen to that guts. I know that many times you feel very lonely, and when you are in dark place. I don't know how to explain this, but you feel that way. But at the same time, oh my gosh, I have this. But again, you are going in same cycle. Why? Because it's the end to cutting off that people, that habits, that cycle, that's negativity, that delusion, the illusion of, you know, you are the delusion. Being in delusion is good, but being in delusion of your illusion that created due to toxic environment is very wrong. You just have to transfer from this to this. I don't know how to explain this. Use your brain. Okay, I don't know. You just have to transform your energies in a very 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 positive way, in a very pure way, because the toxic people are always going to attracted by the pure energy. They are going to understand everything. They are very clever. They are very clever, I'm not gonna lie. But the fact that you just have to cut off, that's how it is. Whatever you are going through, whatever you are going through, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. First of all, the problem is you. If you are not cutting those people, if you are stuck in the cycle, if you are stuck in the people, if you are stuck in the emotions that you are carrying on from the past life, from the past trauma, you are your own problem. You are your own failure. You are your own one of the most darkest reason why you cannot succeed. That's it. I don't know that if you are feeling hurt, but this is the truth. This is the truth. You cannot judge people in one time. You cannot understand the people while staying with after staying with 1 or 2 months or 1 or 2 years. Yet yes, it is going to be take very long time. But still, if you are taking very long time, you just start ignoring your guts and believing on your overthinking that come with your past life traumas. So please, cutting off is one of the most major reason why you are literally getting zero positivity. Yeah. If you are not cutting off the people, you will get zero positivity. If you are going to cutting off the people, you will get something. I don't know. I don't know how to say it, because there is after cutting off, you just have to heal, and it's very rare. You know what I mean to say? Yeah. So I don't know. That depends on your whatever you want to achieve in your life. It's That's your choice. But anyway, cutting off the people is also going to be choice. It is also going to be optional. It is also going to be like, oh my gosh, is this necessary, is this not necessary? You just have to use your common sense on it. You just have to believe in your guts. That's it. Bye.